In this video, I want to talk about research. Now, I was a printmaking teacher for about 12 years, and one of the things I used to really love is to get students to do practical research. Not just the written stuff, but actually get there and try and do even just a little portion of a famous print, and they learnt so much. Today I'm just going to demo one of the ones that I used to do quite often, which is Albert Dürer's Rhino, and we're going to reproduce this small section. So I've started off with a photocopy of the print. I've blown it up, cut out a small section. I'm going to transfer this onto a small piece of lino. Doing that quite simply by putting a bit of charcoal on the back of the square I've cut out, taping it down to a little block of lino, and with a ballpoint pen pushing through so I get a little bit of an image onto the lino. I then use some Indian ink to go over the lino. If you're wondering why it's red, it's because I've rolled out a little bit of red ink on there before I started putting the Indian ink on. I've used this technique quite a lot on beginner printmakers. I notice a lot of students will just cut away what should be black when they should be leaving behind what's black. So by rolling out some red ink on the lino, you put the black lines on, and then I just tell the students, just get rid of all the red. Then they leave the black. It also makes it easier to see when you've cut away. So as I'm carving away, it's kind of like the old saying, walk in somebody else's shoes. It's almost like you kind of feel what the guy was going through as he was carving it. You feel a connection to the artist that you can't get just by reading books or even just looking at art. This is making you do more than just look at art. You're really seriously taking in the actual, each line, every cut that he did. Now the cutting's done, all that's left to do is print this thing. And here's the final print, and what I would encourage my students to do next is to pop this in their journal and put down some notes. But you know, there's a lot of interesting history behind it, and that's just, you know, fun facts. But the stuff you really want to know is technique, and by doing this you really get grounded in the technique of printmaking better than you can just by reading. You always practice, and trying the technique is the best way to learn, and it's the best form of research.